Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge lies to Eric and Steffy returns to Finn. In the exchange, Katie demurred her bases up on a president, saying that after a show, she liked to soak up the energy. And these shoes hurt real bad, she admitted. Luna replied, "But they are so beautiful." Katie wondered why the meat shoes had to hurt the most. The only other question on her mind was who'd won the challenge, Ridge or Eric. Luna did not know how anyone could choose just one dress. Katie declared that she would get one of the dresses. She had not put her shot in yet, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. Luna asked which dress Katie wanted, but Katie chose to keep that information to herself. She did not want to pick pets either, especially when all the gowns had been so exquisite. Noting that RG had worked veritably hard, Luna wondered if the gown Katie had chosen was Eric's. Luna conceded that the gowns had been Eric's vision, but she could see a bit of RJ's influence in them. Katie figured it had been hard on RJ to carry the weight of Eric's condition, and Katie wished Eric would see that the family wouldn't pity him. Luna said Eric had his grandson. Katie remarked that a bond between a parent and child was profound, and the love Ridge could give Eric could make all the difference. Katie believed that if everyone knew the verity, effects would be veritably different. Katie did not want to believe that Eric was dying or to imagine life without his presence. Luna stated that Eric was fabulous in the fashion world. Katie said she would miss Eric and his soothing advice. She allowed. It was illegal that Ridge was missing precious time with Eric. Katie believed that RG had done a good thing for Eric, who'd been glowing upon seeing his collection. Luna said it was the finest of Eric's career. Katie replied that winning was important for Eric, who was facing the end of his life. The discussion turned back to the catching. Katie said the world-class contrivers had been a must-see show. Luna remarked that the intimate group of guests had made it special. Katie figured that the guests would be lifelong guests if they were not formerly. Katie wished it had not been a competition and said it would strain Ridge and Eric's relationship, no matter who won. In Eric's office, Eric asserted that he did not have all the time in the world, and he asked, "Who won this fashion challenge? You or me?" Ridge flashed back to telling Brooke and RG that Ridge had won, and RG telling Ridge about Eric's condition. "It was close," Ridge uttered. Eric asked if Ridge was saying Eric had lost. In Eric's silence, Eric said he could take it. He asked if Ridge had beaten Eric or not. "No, I did not." "You won because you are the master," Ridge replied. As Donna and Eric hugged, RG and Brooke looked on with surprise. "Congratulations," Ridge said and shook Eric's hand. Eric blatted to RJ that they had done it. The men hugged, and Eric said he could not have done it without RJ. RG replied that he would just helped. Brooke stated that Eric's designs had been spectacular, and it was Eric's moment. "I really won," Eric said. Ridge replied that Eric had won the day. Donna hugged Eric and told him how proud she was of him. Eric told everyone how important the palm meant to him. It proved to him that he could still do what he would been put upon the earth to do. Ridge replied that Eric still had it and would always have it. Until the end. Eric replied, ready to end the pressure between him and his son. Eric stated that Ridge's gift no way desisted to dumbfound Eric, and Ridge's designs had been sublime. Ridge replied that he still had a lot to learn from Eric. Eric explained that he would had to do it, not to beat Ridge, but to prove that Eric wasn't an old stapler to be discarded. Ridge stated that no one would forget Eric ever. Eric asked if Ridge understood why Eric had had to do it. "I do," Ridge uttered. At the Precipice house, Finn was working from home when Hayes and Kelly burst into the house. Hugging them, Finn wondered what they were doing there. Kelly blatted that she would gone to sleep in Italy and woken up in Los Angeles. "Surprise," Steffy said, beaming as she entered. Steffy said she would been excited to be in Finn's arms, and she had not been suitable to get home presto enough. Finn asked if she was really home. Hugging him, she declared that she was home, and they kissed. Latterly, Kelly gave Finn a card that she and Hayes had made on the way home. It said, "We missed you." It had a surfing drawing on it. Steffy asked if Finn had any cases that day. "Not presently," he replied. Finn said it was the stylish surprise ever, and he no way wanted to spend another moment down from them. Finn brought in the luggage with Hayes' help and expressed admiration at how big the kitties had gotten. Kelly said she would been the altitudinous in her class. She rattled off some Italian and said it meant chocolate ice cream, please. Everyone remarked that chocolate was their favorite, and Finn said he would get it for them all. Emotional, Finn declared it the stylish surprise he would ever had. Latterly, Finn told the kitties that Lai would be there to pick them up. Steffy transferred the kitties to their apartments so that she and Finn could talk. Finn blatted that it was the stylish day of his life, right over there with their marriage, Hayes' birth, and their reunion in Monte Carlo. Finn was thankful that they were back and said the house had been empty without them. He asked what had made her decide to return. Steffy stated that she could not be down from Finn, and the kitties had missed him so much that it had broken her heart. She also realized that she did not want to run presently. Steffy blatted that she was a fighter, and she wouldn't let Sheila take her family down from her. Steffy pledged to fight for what was hers. Finn began to apologize, but Steffy did not want any further justifications, shame, or guilt. She said none of it signified. All that signified was that they were stronger together, and she promised that she and the kitties would no way leave him again. He replied that she did not know how important he loved her, but she replied that she did because it was as important as she loved him. Why Lauren Fenmore should meet up with Sheila Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Lauren Fenmore should meet up with Sheila Carter. Bold and the beautiful spoilers highlights she flew out to Los Angeles for the grand fashion showdown between Eric Forrester and his son Ridge Forrester. She should be apprehensive that her adversary is alive and walking around in the megacity. Keep on reading to learn further. Should Lauren Fenmore know about Sheila Carter? According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Lauren should know that Sheila is still around. She presumably doesn't know that her adversary is still alive. The Stoner Jward 1108 asked on thesoapcentral.com communication boards, did anyone tell Lauren that Sheila is alive? Did anyone mention to Lauren that her nemesis, whom she killed times agone, on YNR, is alive, living in LA, and is the bio mama? In Law from Hell to Steffy Forrester, Lauren needs to catch up on what's been passing in Los Angeles. She has no idea about the family ties between Sheila and the Forresters. This would be pivotal information for her to know. No Bone had brought it up to her when she met with them at the fashion show. No, nothing was mentioned. Unless Lauren is sticking around for longer than I allowed, I don't suppose the focus of her visit is anything further than that to add to the fashion show, one addict argued. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Lauren could stick around for longer. She might have regale at Deacon's Eatery I Giardino, where Sheila is now working. It's unclear what differently will come out of Lauren's visit. Suckers are hoping for some resolution for that plot. Resolution for Lauren Fenmore and Sheila Carter. It's hard to tell whether Lauren will find out about Sheila. The Forresters only wanted to concentrate on the good effects that were passing. Plus, the Penns feel to concentrate on one plot at a time. It doesn't look like anything will come out of Lauren's visit. This is extremely disappointing to me. I wanted some kind of resolution to the YNR Sheila crossover debacle. One addict blatted. They still have time to prove us wrong. I drink surprises as long as they're good surprises that make the show more intriguing, another addict teased. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Lauren visited Forrester Creations about a time ago. They were talking about Sheila's reign of terror also. Lauren is apprehensive that Sheila is still alive indeed if the Forresters didn't tell her themselves. It could have made public news, knowing Sheila's felonious history. Do you suppose Lauren should meet up with Sheila? Are you hoping for some resolution between these characters?